Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. In the last episode, I was helping out Edric here, doing lots of quests.
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
And now I'm going to continue doing the same thing. Let's go. You have done much to aid me and the people of Entwade, Kippen. My men and I will continue to ready the town for the White Hand's return, but there remains little left to do. Now, as for the man you have found hiding in town, while he cleverly evaded my men, he will still need to rejoin with the others in Aldburg. The roads can be traveled in numbers, but I would not send him alone, not in these times. If you would, travel south with Angelman and bring him to rejoin with Lilflod and the others. Okay, let's go. So let me step outside and then I can summon him and begin that journey. A little laggy going in and out of buildings.
These lands were once so fair.
Surely the thing cannot be serious. The White Hand will return and their forces bolstered soon enough. And when the time comes, we must be prepared to defend Entwade. I was trained in the art of swordplay by my father before his passing, as were my brothers before they traveled to the aid of the king. Certainly I can be of more use to the Thane here than I would inside the walls of Aldburg. One man cannot tend to the farms in the absence of our people. So what other purpose have I if not to defend the land of the king? I beg you, Kippen, speak with the Thane on my behalf. Edric needs every able man he can spare, and I stand ready to fight the Wade. Alright, so back inside. Dang it, I keep going outside when I need to stay inside.
The enemy must be punished for encroaching upon our lands.
What madness is this? I have little time to ready our forces, and he seeks to delay us even further with such bold declarations? I knew well his father and his skill with a blade, but this man has always been a crofter. And though his hands be worn from the labors in the Wade, he is ill-equipped to battle against the Uruks and their ilk. I doubt not that he means well, but we do not have time to prepare him. Edric sits up in his chair and looks over your shoulder. Do you hear me, Egelman? I shall not hear such a plea, and though I apologize, you will find safety in Aldburg. Kippen will bring you to reunite with Lilflod and the others, and that will be the end of it.
The White Wizard has taken everything from us.
Thane Edric is a brave man, but he can fly into a rage like no other I have known. We will travel south then, but I shall not merely watch these conflicts unfold in my lands. Before we depart, I wish to arm myself. If I cannot protect the Thane and the Entwade, his people shall be safe behind my shield. Let us look about town for a sword and shield, and then we shall be on our way. Okay. I think I have some speed bonuses. Tomo defense, mounted speed. I'll take that. I mean, I've been hoarding them. I don't really use that very often. There's a battered shield. Okay, let's see if we can get a sword next. Let me summon this guy again. Angelman rushes to your side. Wonder if I need to dismount. Yep.
It is a sad thing to watch.
These will do nicely. They have seen many a battle, Kippen, but such arms will aid me well enough. If Edric truly wishes me gone, we shall go, but I shall take up arms for the people of Kingstead. Okay. Right along the road south. Okay, let's go then. Let's roll. I wonder if that speed bonus also applies to war steeds. It does feel like I'm moving slightly faster than I'm used to. You encountered a wrecked cart clearly here before Lilflod set off. So I'm still following the road. Doesn't look like I need to stop and talk to him. You have seen no sign of Lilflod or her people and should continue riding south. As you cross, you spy a farmhouse in the distance. So I gotta talk to some people here. You discover 3 farmhands working amidst the fields.
Will you aid the horse lords?
I have little time to chat. Nay, I have not seen the people you speak of. Why flee to Aldburg? I think Edoras more secure. And what is to become of the Wade? Must make ready. Excuse me.
Our mission is dire.
Of course I heard them pass. How could one not? You have a steed, aye? Well then, right after them. Smala looks around trying to catch the eye of the other farmhands. Brothers, we have not the time for this. Alright, and the third one is up there. Let me just get on my mount real quick. Is he all the way up here? No. Must be... Oh, he was. Dang it. Back up I go.
Will you aid the horse lords?
I mean not to be curt, but many things must be set in order before my fellows and I ride for Edoras at Eowyn's request. To answer you, I saw them pass in the last hour at fairly slow pace. Should you ride swiftly, you will no doubt find them along the road. Okay. Get back on the war steed. Looks like they're making camp right there. You have discovered a grim scene as the people of the Entway lay slain before you. That's horrible. Thought it was a roasty campfire, but it's not but death and destruction. Horrendous. Horrendous.
These lands were once so fair.
What horror! All of them! The old and the young cut down, they were innocent. Kippen, innocent, and still the Uruk slew them all. Eagleman clasps his hand to his mouth, his eyes filling with tears. I cannot bear to see my fellows like this. Entwade may yet stand, but in truth, it has already fallen. They deserve so much better than this fate. I shall not allow the warriors of the White Hand to strip what remains of their dignity. Come then, let us bury them, and perhaps then they shall find the peace they so hoped for. That is a very cruel fate indeed. Even Leoflod did not survive, unfortunately. They're all dead.
It is a sad thing to watch your lands die.
Stay your hand, Kippen. Alas for brave Leoflod. She must have been overwhelmed by their numbers. For both her honor and for Edric, she must be returned to Entwade. I will handle this task myself, friend. Edric needs to see her, and he needs time to grieve for the lost, even if he thinks time is short.
The White Wizard has taken everything from us.
Edric must be told of what happened here, and not a moment too soon. Poor Leoflod. I have known her since she was but a girl. She was trained well in the art of swordplay, and I grieve that she did not remain at the Way to aid us. And now I fear Edric, truly I do. Such a loss would break the strongest man. Were there only more time to mourn, I will prepare dear Leoflod for travel, and I shall bear her to the Wade with haste. Prepare a steed, Kippen, and leave the rest to me. Looks like maybe that horse? Or not. So we're going back to the farm here. Ready the horse at Penluck's farm.
It is a sad thing to watch your lands die.
Well done, Kippen. Now then, allow me to ready Loflod for her final journey. Such a brave woman.
The White Wizard has taken everything from us.
These are the grimmest of times that I have known, Kippen. While I thank you for your aid, I wish our task could have been one less tragic. Edric has been told of what happened, even if it wounds him greatly. All who we lost today must be mourned, and the Wade must hold their honor. Meet me at Entwade, Kippen, and it is there that we shall talk more. Entwade. Yep, so that's kind of back where all these quests were taking place. So yeah, this is an interesting season. I think the primary focus of this season is essentially mustering Rohan to prepare the defenses and evacuations in regards to the approaching army of Saruman that has mustered and is on its way. That's going to be the main theme of Season 21. How did I miss these stables?
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
That's the Kingstead Meadows Homestead stable. Okay. And of course, not to spoil anything, but most of you probably already know this anyways, but the season will climax with Helm's Deep, once all the preparations are complete and the army is upon us. So it's very cool. I'm excited.
These lands were once so fair.
Ah, you have made it, Kippen. Edric is not well, my friend. He may seem lost in thought, but I see a blind hate building within him. Let's see if any of these are good. Doesn't look like it. Looks like the one I have is much better.
The White Hand is wicked.
I desire not to speak, Kippen. Engelman has told me of my people and of Leoflod. Edric stares into the distance, eyes glazing over until he suddenly turns to you. What use have I to remain here? We will travel to Edoras and speak with Eowyn, and that will be the end of it. Come, we ride now. Let us travel, Kippen, and have a little patience left to spare.
In the grim aftermath of the Wadeslot, Thane Edric journeys to Edoras to confront Eowyn on matters of honor and duty.
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
It was a long ride, Kippen. I hope your wits are still about you. Now let us speak with Eowyn. Come, we must walk to Meadowsild from here. Do you know why I have brought you here? No. Kippen, you must bear witness to the terror that befell my people. Only then can they understand what I must do. Let us hasten to Meadowsild. I tire of climbing these stairs at such a pace. Where is everyone? Edric's face betrays a seething rage.
Invaders have wrought this misery upon us.
Where is she? Where? Edric seems oblivious to your attempts to speak with him. Eowyn! Eowyn! Glow of torches in the distance signals Eowyn's arrival. Stop your shouting. I assure you, you have my attention. There is no need for such theatrics outside the Hall of the King. Edric, what business brings you here at such an hour? I apologize for my outburst, but it is a serious matter, Eowyn. May we speak in private? I see. You two return to the hall. I know not how long this will be. Now, what is it you wish to speak of? My people were slain to the last, Eowyn. My wife fell with them, butchered alongside the rest. Edric, I'm so sorry to hear such tidings. I have come to report that the Wade is lost. Though it stands yet, what reason remains to defend it? The war, or history, the Eastemnet? Can you not see what might still be lost? Edric, your grief has consumed you. I cannot help you, not like this. Nor did you before. You left us to die. Tell my people we're not forgotten. Dare you speak that? I mourn for your people, Edric. Truly I do, but you cannot believe such things. The guilt lies with Théoden. I shall not forgive him simply for casting Wormtongue from his court. It was not the fault of the king. The White Hand are to blame, and you know this as well as I, Edric. Only through his interaction does the blood stain the fields of Rohan. And you. Yours shall be the blood that stains his hands. He's clearly very angry and in a fit of rage. Knowing he is beaten, Edric yields and tears stream down his face. Leoflod.
What brings you to these lands?
If he speaks true, I grieve for his wife and people. These are dark times in Rohan, and it pains me to see our people faced with such brutality. I know not when this madness will leave him, but I shall speak of the good he and Leoflod have done for our people, and he shall live in our songs. I know not why he forced me to follow him here, forced you to follow him here, but I'm thankful that you fought alongside me. Come, we have more to speak of. Got a fellow adventurer here, Winnie, Kin of Wildermore. He's a veteran of the game as well, 9 years.
I need your help, my friend.
Thank you for your aid, Kippen. Edric's judgment was hindered greatly by his loss. I hope in time he will come to see the error of his ways. He shall be cared for here in Edoras, and when he is willing, I would see him return to his post should he wish it. He has lost enough. I will not deny him this too, even in the wake of foolishness. As for the attack on Entwade, we must make ready to ride. I shall fight in his place. Let's see. Anything interesting here? 196 agility, 225 vitality, finesse, and critical rating, but I will lose the physical mastery. I still think mine are better. So I'll just take whatever.
I have need of your aid.
We must right this wrong as best we can, Kippen. The people of Entwade did not deserve such a fate, and so shallow in the honor of the Uruks that they press their attacks still. They will not find victory at the Wade, for we will be there to meet them. Come, let us ride. We have little time to lose. Are you ready to ride to Entwade? Actually, before I do that, I think there was a quest for me to talk to Gandalf here in Edoras, and I don't know how that's going to work since he allegedly already left. Is it the Westfold one? No. Not that one. Near the main gates of Edoras. So let me put this on the tracker real quick. Let me get on the horse. And I'm assuming that's the main gate right there. So let me go there real quick. Sure I'm still going the right way. Oh, actually it's over there. Oh no! Oh no, I've been going the wrong way. Okay, fine. Let me ride back. Sorry about that, but hopefully you're enjoying another little tour of Edoras. There has to be a The Lost title. I feel like that's what I need for my character. Kippen the Lost. Actually, it was all planned because I need to reforge.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Okay, good. There's a quest ring here.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Ah, Kippen, I see you have arrived before us. We were delayed as we rode from the Entwash Vale. However, that may prove to be a boon. Had we delivered our warning regarding the Easterlings in the north, Théoden King might have been distracted from the greater threat, Saruman. We understand that he has ridden forth to the fords of Isen. We make ready to follow behind. Would you aid us in our preparations? There is little time and much we need to do. We would need provisions and medicines for the journey. Would you seek these things out throughout the city and bring them here to me? We need dried meat, vegetables, water, medicine, and bandages.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Kippen, it is good to see you again. We prepare to ride after Théoden King's army, but I am afraid our horses will not make the journey. They have not had new shoes since we left the wold. Would you go to the stable and see if the army left any to spare? If you find enough, bring them here to the horses and fit them.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Kippen, I am seeing to the care of our arms, but our armor is damaged, and I have not the skill to patch it. Would you seek out the local smith and see if the army left any mail behind that we might use? So I might be getting a little bit sidetracked here with these guys, but that's alright. We're here to do all the quests.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Kippen, it is well that you have come. We prepare to ride after Théoden King's army, but I am without arrows. We were ambushed by orcs as we rode across Kingstead, and I was forced to spend my last few. Will you seek out the local Fletcher and see if he has any arrows left to spare? Okay. So there's a lot of stuff here that I need to do now. Some veggies. Good old veggies. And remember, these are housing quests that I'm going to be ignoring for now. So don't worry about those quest rings. Okay, get on the pony here.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Mail? Were you not here when the army rode forth? I have a few suits to spare, but I would not sell them to my worst enemy, much less my countrymen. Nevertheless, if they are determined, you can pick them up from the ground here. Alright.
Our mission is dire.
Nearly all of my stock was sent with the army. I have a few remaining, but they are hunting arrows, not war arrows. Nevertheless, your archer friend is welcome to them. You can find them all over the ground. And then let me get some horseshoes here at the stables. 16 of them, huh? Jump and grab that. Glad my hobbit can pick things up through walls. Very helpful skill. Go back to the main stable here. Looks like there's more on this side. And last one. Good. Now I actually have to shoe the horses. 16. So 4 for each. Splitting allows you to shoe him. Grid mod allows you to shoe him. Guess it allows you to shoe him. Very good.
What brings you to these lands?
Hunting arrows, war arrows, it matters not. They will fly straight and true, and the enemy shall fall in defeat. Thank you, Kippen.
Aid the horse lords.
Thank you, Kippen. I am sure that the horses are grateful as well. When all of the preparations are complete, you should return to Burnoth.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Aye, this will do, my friend. There's still much to be done, however. You should speak with Hutha, Ulf, and Lilfdog to see what other tasks they might have for you. This is the best a smith could offer. It will have to do. You have my thanks, such as it is.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Our preparations are complete, thanks to you. Will you come with us to the fords? Ah, but nay, you have your own tasks to be about. Perhaps we will meet again, provided we survive the confrontations with Saruman. Farewell, friend Kippen. Alright, that wasn't that big of a detour. All the quests were very well localized here, so... very good. Let me keep moving. Just want to be able to tick this quest off my tracker. Seems weird that he's here, but okay. He's a wizard. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. Oh, and he got even more quests. Okay. Well, met again, Kippen. I have heard trouble in the Broadacres, but I must continue my search for Urkbrand, Grimbold, and Elfhelm. Or if I find no trace of them in the fords. Will you go to the Broadacres in my stead and lend what aid you can? Search for Hulok in the town of Stoke. That will be a good start. Kippen, good, you are here. The Eastfold has need of you, my friend. Hello there, Kippen. It is good to speak with you again. However, the circumstances could be better. Though Eomer has been freed already, word has not made its way to the Eastfold, where he is Reeve. The people, I am sure, would be pleased to hear it if the news could bolster their spirits. Ride to the former capital of Rohan, Aldburg, and give the people there the news. While you are there, be sure to lend a hand. I fear that the Eastfold will be vulnerable with most of the men heading west. Be wary though, the road to Aldburg may be dangerous in these days. Okay, got no other quests, so... what do I want to do? Let me go back to Eowyn. And go do that instance. And that hopefully will fully transition me to the next quest area, whether that be here or somewhere else. So right now, I'm just stuck with that quest and then what seems like a lot of little vector quests as well. I want to try to be as linear as possible. Can I climb up here? Possibly. Very good. Okay, so I will do this instance with Eowyn in the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you then.